Good morning, YouTubers. Yeah, I know it's been a couple of days. I've been really busy. Have you ever been so busy that you look ahead and see your own ass? Ah, I'm getting ready to lap myself, people. Anyhow, yeah, shit that pisses me off. Oh my god, I have so much. I had to cut stuff out, pure and simple, straight up, people. Okay, Tennessee. Evidently down there to fill their shortcomings in their budget, the fire department there has options where you can pay for subscriptions. They have different tiers of this subscription, that subscription is this price, that price, and that price. And it's once a year fee. But if you are a homeowner, okay, you pay property taxes, which pays their wages, okay? Helps pay their wages, doesn't pay their wages, but helps pay their wages. So in return, if your house catches on fire, they're supposed to come and put the fire out. That's what they get paid to do. These people show up to this woman's fire, and she's an older lady. She's got to be in her 60s. And by order of the fire chief, he ordered his people not to put it out because she wasn't a subscriber. So her house burnt to the fucking ground. Hello? Oh my god. If I was her insurance agent, I would so go after those people. I would pay her out, basically they have to replace everything. And they could have put it out and not had to replace everything. But now they do because they let it burn to the ground. So I hope you enjoy being in court, stupid. And what's you're letting it burn down because she didn't pay extra money? I thought the mob did that kind of shit. That's a shakedown. That is a shakedown. Shame on you, Tennessee Fire Department. On to my next subject. Robert Bonner. That was a Freudian slip, sorry. He is an ex-DEA agent. And the DEA sent Eric Holder, our lovely Attorney General appointed by Mr. Obama, a letter stating that if Proposition 19 passes, that he should immediately file suit because Prop 19 goes against the supremacy. Where the fuck are you from? China? Supremacy that marijuana is a Schedule I drug. Are you kidding me? Because Nixon was pissed off at the hippies, that crooked motherfucker, we have to continue to be suppressed. Prohibition is unconstitutional, Mr. Bonner. Hello? What the hell? The supremacy. Tiny mind. Okay. On to my next rant. Now that we're on the subject of cannabis. New Mexico school. I didn't really understand what kind of school it was. It had different age ranges, and they had greenhouses, and that's part of the science department, and they have a boatload of tomatoes up in there, and I'm sure they're selling them at a wholesale cost, like at a farmer's market or whatever, and putting that money into their school. Because schools are having to make up gaps in their budget because we're throwing money at wars that we can't win, and we shouldn't be fighting, like the drug war, Afghan, Iraq, blah, blah, blah. And we got bullshit happening right at our feet at the border. Anyhow, so they're doing their classes. Well, pretty soon, out of the sky comes 2 National Guard helicopters, boom, SUVs with SWAT teams come pouring out of them, machine guns, scaring the shit out of all these little kids, okay? They got a tip that there was a marijuana grow there. They go into the greenhouses full of tomatoes. Are you kidding me? And the teachers, kudos to you for bringing this point out. They all stood around after everybody left, scratching their heads going, okay, they keep cutting our education budget to spend their money on this. Waste. Hello, Obama, wake the fuck up. You want to be a second-term president, you better pull your head out your armpit and start looking at what's happening. Waste of taxpayers' money. Straight up. Okay, on to Washingtonians. Anybody that lives in the state of Washington, heads up. I read the newspaper line yesterday, or was it the day before? Day before. There's an answer to the budget woes. You know, they're doing all this, oh, we're going to stop paying for prescriptions. We're going to stop doing this. We're going to stop doing that. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to have to take care of yourselves. Okay, so I've been doing it for a long time, taking care of myself. For a long time. My husband has to take care of himself. He chooses just to not go to the doctor. It pisses me off, but you know what? I only hit the doctor once a year. You know, so, but anyhow, their answer to our budget woes, and they're throwing out all this fear-mongering shit. People, I've been living it, okay? It's not that bad. Basic health is out there. I suggest people do it. It's basic, but you know what? And there's a discount program. I'll put that on my next show. I'll show you my card, that discount for dental. Anyhow, they're going to raise utilities. Okay. When they do severe cuts, innocent people like the elderly, the disabled, take the hit. They take the hit bad. But on the other side, it does bring joy to my heart. Joy to my heart. The mother I see coming out of the welfare office, you know, fat rolls hanging over their pants. Obviously, they're getting more than enough to eat. With kids all around them that ain't got coats on, but they got coats on, but their kids don't. Their kids ain't dressed for the weather. And they pile in to a Cadillac Escalade. Are you kidding me? That's what brings joy to my heart. That they too will be affected. But what pains my heart and pisses me off is that the elderly and the disabled, and the elderly disabled, there's that category too, are going to be affected. So everybody out there, if you know an elderly person or you live by an elderly person, show compassion and keep an eye on them, you know, because we got old people in their 90s dying because their heat gets shut off. Wake up, utility people. If somebody's not paying a bill, pull up their personal information. Date of birth, 2/15/1925. Holy crap, let's do a welfare check. Duh! Come on, use common sense, peeps. You know, the Bilderbergs and all those high elites, you know, they don't care about our elderly, but I do. They're national treasures. So, yeah, cut people off their benefits and then raise their utility taxes. Boner idea. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have to rant about today. Just education. We need to start throwing money into education, period. Get rid of the DEA. Absorb them into other, like ATF, there. We got plenty of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I said 3 letters, because if they name their departments any more than 3 letters, they wouldn't remember what they were called. Absorb them into the other, CIA, blah, blah, blah. Don't even get me started on the CIA, because I could just puke. That's going to be tomorrow's story, because I need to do a little bit of research on all their bullshit. But it involves vaccines, and that's the exact reason why I did not get an H1N1. Think about it, people. China, the bird flu, no vaccine. Well, that's a heavily overpopulated area, no vaccine. Then we get the swine flu. But within days, there's a vaccine. Oh, hell no. I'm like, no, that's freaky. That's too freaky. They already have a vaccine for it, and it's only been out for a few days. No, thank you. My daughter had it done. Who knows? Maybe they have the nanotechnology, and they just injected her with a chip. Who knows? Or they injected her with some other kind of bullshit. That's another subject I'm going to touch on. But anyhow, that's the shit that pisses me off today. Tune in next time. And remember, trust no one.